We'll be fine with two, maybe three. Rah! The hordes came from the schools all over the Northwest.
FM. Ocean Drives films with Eclipse Dine-In Cinemas Bundoran. Now serving pizza, hot dogs, ice cream, and more to your seat. Find out more at Eclipse.
Time to join our man at the movies. Let's head up to Eclipse Cinemas in Bundoran. And all I can say is it's time to head for that other galaxy.
Well, I was just thinking there, I shouldn't really say hello this week because this week is hello, Seamie! Ah! Because that's very much the vibe of it. It's Easter holidays. The chocolate, they're not even at the eggs yet. And the excitement is up to 90 because it's Super Mario week. And even more so, you know, the way usually I'll be saying, oh, it opens on Friday, it opens on Friday. It opened yesterday. 1st of April. And I tell you, there are no food. Well, the only foods were us going, we'll be fine with two staff, right? We'll be fine with two, maybe three. The hordes came from the schools all over the Northwest, the Eclipse Bundoran, to see Super Mario Galaxy. Let's play a clip. What do you think?
Let's go!
Oh, go! We gotta get everybody. It looks fantastic. Sounds fantastic.
Yes. Volume up to 12. Jamie, you and I talking about this movie, it would be similar to us putting us on a panel to discuss menopause, right? Because it is not for us. It is nothing to do with us. And the best thing we can do is shut up and support the people who are interested in this subject, right? So here's the thing. Your grandkids absolutely are going to adore this, right? Most of the time I get to see all the movies we discuss. I don't always get to see them before we get to chat about it, but I usually go and see everything I can. I have my free pass and I like to use it. I'm not going to go to see Super Mario, right? I'm just not. My boss is going to kill me for saying this out loud. But that's not because I think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's not for me. It's the same as after you, the Country Jamboree's on. It's not that it's not great. It's just not for me, right? When you're the ages between, I suppose, up to 10 are going to absolutely adore this because it's just, you saw in the clip there, Jamie, it's bright colours, it's full of sugar, it's loud. Nobody would ever say, I know it's rich coming from me, lots of talking and very loud, but it is true. It's just all, rah, let's go. Jack Black on, rah, bah, 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 bah. Yoshi the dinosaur, rah. You know, that's what it is for an hour and a half, non-stop. It's relentless. I said to you off air, makes Minecraft look like the Godfather, right? But that's what you want up to 10. And then what's really surprising is there's kind of a whole age group, I would say probably up to about 30, who are kids who grew up playing various versions of Super Mario and so on. And they're going to see it for a different reason. The same reason you and I still support Man United. It's for the nostalgia. Let's face it. It's not for anything that's happening right now. Because it brings them back and it brings them fun. And there's lots of stuff in it for people who love the games, who are older, where they go, oh, that's the bit from that game. Oh, I loved that one when I was 12. So it's all just nostalgia. Tick, tick, tick boxes. Nothing wrong with it, but it's not for me, but more power to them. And like, Shamey, I was in the cinema this morning, right? And the kids weren't coming out of the movie saying, I like that. They were skipping out of the movie, playing Super Mario as they came out, as in pretending to be the characters, running around, all that sort of stuff. I bet you if you asked them in I was going to say 5 days, probably 5 minutes, what was it about, they'll go, I don't know. It was about sugar and popcorn and we had a great time and we all went, rah, and we all went, rah, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely nothing wrong, but it's a complete family experience, really, isn't it?
Exactly. And like, there's loads of the family stuff that I will say to you, you know, oh no, Magic Faraway 3, watch it, you'll really enjoy it. Hoppers, watch it, you'll really enjoy it if you're older. With this one, watch the kids. Watch how much the kids enjoy it. Watch that, because you'll probably find that more entertaining than watching the screen. You know, put on, you know, I would never encourage headphones, but you know, if you go to the afternoon tomorrow, you know, Michelle's on, you know, put on the headphones, have a listen to Michelle and watch the light up in your children and your grandchildren's faces, and they'll be delight. Talk about an afternoon delight. There you go. That is the way to do it. You know, highly recommended for people in the age group, and for everyone else, let's talk about something else. What do you think?
Okay. Now we do have something else. We have drama, the drama. Now, watched a couple of clips you sent me, and it looks like a lovely comedy drama film, but it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. It does.
This,
It looks like that.
yeah, and like one of the posters, I think if you saw the wedding photo where they've
Yeah,
obviously been rowing with each other, it's very good, very clever, done as a wedding invitation. That
yeah.
very smart. So Zendaya, who's slowly becoming one of the biggest stars in the world, and not all, not everyone will be as familiar with her, but she's in Spider-Man, she's in June, but she's in Euphoria, the TV show. But among sort of the under 30s, like she is a must go and see. If she's in something, a lot of young women will go and see her. And it's herself and Robert Pattinson. They're a couple, they're about to get married, and I think they're kind of having a fun game. And they're saying, "Oh, well, did you know this about me?" Making jokes, a little bit of confessions. And she says something that suddenly you can hear the record scratch, oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And can they get over it? Now, I saw the trailer too, and I'm intrigued by it. So much so that I don't want to look it up. And I was writing the synopsis for the newsletter we sent out at the cinema, right? And I
Yes.
didn't want to go on the internet to get any hints or anything because I don't want to know
I
what
think
happens.
that'll spoil it. You just don't want to know because
Yeah,
it's
and
going to
it's
drag you to the cinema.
yeah, and it's a dark black comedy. Probably if you like stuff like The Office as well, that sort of cringe of embarrassment, and it's funny and tragic at the same time, like all true comedy. And this is really good. And again, it's great counter programming to everything else on. Like I love Project Hail Mary and reminders of him, but this is kind of a nasty, in a good way, grown up adult romantic drama because we all have secrets from our partners, and maybe we tell them, maybe we don't.
When does drama open? When does the
That
drama
opens
open?
tomorrow. Tomorrow. So ready
Tomorrow.
for the bank holiday weekend. So if you don't have
Ready
the
to find
little
a
ones, this is the one
comedy
to go
drama
see.
film with a big twist.
Yeah.
Anyway, now Missed It Monday and Crime 101. You liked this first time out,
Yeah,
and
I
I
was
loved it
really,
because Nick Nolte was in it.
yeah, yeah, talking like this, yeah.
Nick.
He'd fit in well in Super Mario now that I think of it because he
Yeah, yeah.
sounded like one of the dinosaurs. So this is like a step above. I was, when it first came out, I kind of went, I don't know. It's just crime thriller, might be better as good on the telly. No, I was so wrong. This is really smart. It was
It's very
compared a
slick,
lot to
isn't it?
Heat,
Yeah.
and you go, well, that's quite a high bar, and it definitely reached it. Really intelligent stuff. So like it's full of characters that okay, he's still a jewel thief. Barry Keoghan's a bit of a psycho, but the characters make sense in this world. They're not just doing stuff because the director thought it would look cool. You actually believe these characters. You believe Chris Hemsworth is this jewel thief who is really careful. He doesn't take risks. Nobody gets hurt. He does simple tasks. He explains to everyone, "This is insured. I'm going to take it. Why risk getting in trouble?" And then suddenly his plans go offline because of Nick Nolte. They start to double cross each other, and suddenly this whole conspiracy comes. I think this is one of the best crime thrillers we've had in years. It's really smart, really clever, and it's coming back Monday. I'm really glad I went back and watched it because I
Yeah.
missed it the first time around, and I went back and watched it. And you've one more chance to watch it on Monday, and I think people would be really impressed with it. And as I
Bank
said,
Holiday Monday. Yeah.
yeah, bank holiday Monday, only 5.50.
Yeah.
How could you possibly go wrong, Jamie?
And I mean, I don't know what you were doing, but I mean, that novena you were doing for the weather must have.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolute. I tell you, like Super Mario was weatherproof anyway,
yeah.
but like that is manna from heaven. I tell you, it'll
There,
keep them
before.
entertained, and that's all. Look, half our listeners want.
Okay, before you head off for your Easter bunny, tell me
Yeah.
where'd you get the shirt?
My
Folks, I have
good
to see
friend
the
Linda
shirt.
gave it to me. I should give her a shout out. It's Scooby Doo. Now there's a cartoon I can get behind, and I loved it. I loved it, and I
Check out
still.
the video. We'll be putting up the video later. You got to check out his shirt and
I,
show it off. Show it off.
yeah, I'm still in love with Daphne, even though as the years go by, I'm looking more and more like Velma myself.
That's Collie on the movies. Till next Thursday. Enjoy your
Bye.
Easter.